Good afternoon, all of you. Welcome on Bazaar Pe Charcha today's session. Today is 17th October, mid of month, and market is volatile. So before starting today's session, let me read a disclaimer for you. A registration granted by SEBI, membership of BSEL, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investor. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. In our company name, registration number with SEBI, office address, compliance officers details are given over here. So let's move on next slide. That is this market report, market direction as per O'Neill methodology. So here we follow unique methodology to follow the market, track the market direction and various sectors. So here we can see Nifty 50 and Sensex, uh, both benchmark index are trading in under pressure. That is means uh, I can say that uh, it has showing some negativity and showing some under pressure kind of thing. Apart from that, if you see sectoral indices like Realty, FMCG, energy, auto, everything is trending in under pressure trend. Only metal, IT, and pharma is trending into confirmed trend, and banking is showing rally attempt. Rally attempt means after correction, it is showing rally attempt kind of thing. And if you see the return in last 1 week, so except IT, all the sectoral indices, including benchmark index, has generated negative return, and likewise in 1 month and 3 months. So if you see from the last almost 2 to 3 months, majority of the sectoral indices, including benchmark index, has either given no return or negative return, except pharma in last 3 months generated 12% and 89% around. Otherwise, there is some negative, but I can say majority of the sectors had generated negative returns only in last 2 to 3 months. Next, apart from that, if you see in 6 month and 12 month, I can see here uh, almost all sectors have generated positive return, including benchmark index, Nifty 50 and Sensex. So, net to net over here, after just after just analyzing this table, I can say that, or we can say that, market is showing some negativity from the last 2 to 3 months time frame only, not from the last couple of weeks. But yes, from the last 1 month, I can say majority of the sectors have generated negative return, excluding metal. But now, most probably in the next few days, metal is also going to be turned in negative side only. So now let's move on chart to discuss in detail manner that how market is well placed in current level. So let's start with Nifty 50. Uh, Nifty 50. So so if you see and this Nifty chart, so today only I can say Nifty had fell decisively below 25,000. I'm not saying it has not fell. Earlier also in last few days, it has fallen below 50 DMA and hovering around 50 DMA. But today there was a sharp downfall happen in today's trading session below 25,000 with comparatively good volume, I can say. And now it is below 25,000. And in today morning also we have expected that level of 24,800 to 24,700 level. Now Nifty 50 has approached to that level, that is 24,700 to 24,700 to 24,800 to 24,700. Now further, uh, next level, in my opinion, is maybe most probably maybe Nifty is ready to move toward this particular range. That is around 24,200 to 24,000 kind of level. In between that, it is that there is 100 DMA, I think, which is currently placed around 24,500 level. But major, after apart from this 100 DMA, most probably this maybe Nifty 50 is ready to move toward 24,200 to 24,000 kind of level. Now, I am saying this on the basis of that. See this particular level here. This is the level where market has fallen up to almost 21,200 kind of level. That was on election outcome day. That was 4th June. So if we take and further, if you see this price cluster in this particular zone, then also if you see, if you take Fibonacci retracement of this level from this level to this level, from this level to this level. So it approximately 38% comes around, 38.2% comes around this range, 24,200 count of level. So I'm expecting at least this current ongoing correction may be there, extend further toward at least 24,200 to 24,000 kind of level. And then let's see how things will improve in coming days. But yes, maybe this ongoing correction, after considering this technical properties, I can say maybe this ongoing correction or ongoing trend may be extend toward 24,200 to 24,000 kind of level. But yes, in between that, 100 DMA is placed in the range of 24,500 kind of zone. So maybe 24,500 is a level where it may take little bit of support. I'm not denying for that, but yes, major support is now placed in the range of this 24,200 to 24,000 kind of level. So currently it is in the support zone. I am not denying for that. Current zone, that is 24,800, 24,700 is a major support area. But now there is a negativity. If you see further, one more thing that I would like to share you here, this particular pattern. So we can say like this particular pattern is a this bearish bearish flag continuation pattern. First thing. Another thing is that if you draw a trend line here, this particular zone like this. So this is a head and shoulder pattern. If you see this and this and like this and like that. So this is first shoulder, head, and second shoulder. So I can say, so now below this neckline, which is again in the range of 24,700. So this is that is the validation of this head and shoulder pattern also. So maybe on the basis of that also we can say the market may fall further beyond 200 DMA beyond 24,000 also. But yes, currently there is just a major support in that particular range, that 24,200 to 24,000. So maybe we are expecting that level. Further, if you remember, I think in last Bazaar Pe Charcha and in various our articles, we have already that mentioned that last time there was a evening star pattern formation happened approximately here. 1 minute, let me change this chart in other format. Uh, 1 second. Clear drawing, close, and now. So, yes. So if we see here, we have clearly mentioned that this is the classical pattern formation of evening star. This is for there was a bullish candle, bullish trend. Then there was a small candle formation. There was a big candle with gap down opening. So this three candle formation was evening star, and from that level also we have given our cautious approach. We have given our cautious opinion about market that maybe market may enter into this type of correction. Also, now it is on chart, and most probably one can expect that it may extend further in coming days also. Let me draw that head and shoulder pattern again here for you, so that would be more clear. This particular level I was saying. Yeah, so this is the head and shoulder pattern and this is the neckline. So I can see falling below this neckline, maybe further negativity happen. So this is the first head, this is shoulder, head, again second shoulder, and maybe falling below this neckline is, again I can say negativity here, at least toward 24,200 to 24,000 or 23,800 kind of zone. Now, apart from Nifty, apart from Nifty 50, next sector is uh, Bank Nifty. So Nifty Bank. Okay. So Bank Nifty again is underperforming comparatively to Nifty 50, and it has already fallen below 50 DMA, and the sharp fall, the way sharp it has fallen, sharply fallen in last couple of weeks. I will last in the month of September and October, I can say, and up second half of here, in the last week of September, and then there was some recovery happened here in the last week, and now again it is showing negativity. So levels point of view that I can say 51,500 is a level to watch. 51,500 is a key level to watch. Suppose it is holding above 51,500, so maybe there is a hope of recovery in Bank Nifty. But suppose it is not holding 51,500, so maybe 50,000 followed by 49,000 kind of levels may be achievable in Bank Nifty. Here, if you see, last time it has fallen up to almost 50,000, 50,200 kind of level, but recovery happened and currently it is still holding 51,500, but don't know whether it will hold or not in coming days above 51,500. But yes, if falling below 51,500, one can expect further decline toward 50,000 followed by 49,000 kind of level. Technically, this orange color line, that is 50-day moving average, which is currently placed around 51,600. And if I talk about today's closing price, so today's closing price in Bank Nifty is around 51,200, 300 zone. So now technically I can say now it is again moved below 51,500, 600 zone, that is 50 DMA. And maybe the overall placement and everything is there. So maybe Bank Nifty is also looking quite negative now onward toward at least 50,000 to 49,000 kind of level, at least in coming couple of 2 to 3 weeks. So Bank Nifty is also looks quite negative. Bank Nifty is also looking comparatively negative at current point of time. Now, Yatisha, can you take few sector? Then I will come back and we'll take it again.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thank
bro.
you. Uh, I'm stopping screen sharing.
Okay, so let us discuss the first sector. That is Nifty Auto, which was I guess it is lost around 3.5% in today's market. So that's the main reason is Bajaj Auto's numbers, where yesterday they have reported Q2 numbers, and Q2 numbers were not so great in terms of their guidance and revenue, especially the festival sales, which is not so great in the numbers. So that is the reason, and also stock is already ran up too much in the last 6 months. So there is a profit booking which has happened in Bajaj Auto. So that is the reason where auto stock, especially today, lost more. And today, if you see that in the index chart, on the weekly chart, if you see, it has given a fresh downside breakdown. And if I draw a trend line on the daily basis, if you if we draw a trend line on a daily basis, on the closest basis, it has been breached that trend line, and also it has breached today its 100 DMA. On the momentum side, momentum has been drastically falling, and currently it's heading towards south, and even on the weekly chart as well. So it's currently at 51, and so the momentum as well as price action is showing fresh downside in on the auto sector. Also, if you observe clearly, similar to Nifty pattern, where head and shoulder, where Pawan has been discussing, where head and two shoulders were present in Nifty auto index as well. So there was a fresh downside window which is opened here. So we might see some more profit booking. So it might take Nifty towards its 23,750 kind of level, followed by its 200 DMA, that is 23,170 kind of level. So that's what we are expecting in Nifty auto sector. But on the flip side, if it crosses that trend line or 25,000, 26,000 kind of level, if there is a good closing about 26,000, then the trend will change on the upside. But looking at the momentum and momentum side, which is it's very difficult to say. It may not take that 26,000 level so easily. So its downside window is open on Nifty Auto. And the next sector is Nifty FMCG. So here also on the weekly chart, continuously from last 3 4 weeks, it's profit booking is happening, and weekly on the weekly momentum also, if has been now it is trending lower, and MACD also currently heading towards negative crossover. On the daily chart, it's well, last week in especially first week of October, it fell below 50 DMA, and current right now it's in the 100 DMA mark. And also, if you draw Fibonacci levels from the recent run up where which happened, so that Fibonacci level of 38.2% retracement, which is comes near 61,000 kind of level. So that is a key level to watch, where multiple support lines, where 100 DMA is also placed, which is a green line over here, and also previous price action support range that is also placed, which is near 61,000 kind of level, and also Fibonacci level at 61,000 kind of. So three things are matching over here. So that is 61,000 is a key level to watch. If 61,000 also breaks in the near term, then we might see 59,300 followed by 200 DMA in FMCG sector. On the flip side, anything if from here index has to either it has to move on the sideways range, or it has to come down on the upside. It to change into positive momentum, it has to close above this 50 DMA, that is 63,600 kind of level. So only then we can see the index is changing that bullishness. But right now, the bearishness is continuation in FMCG sector. And the next sector is Nifty Pharma. So this sector is not fell that much compared to other sector, especially I guess IT and pharma both are holding up very well, and it's currently trading that 21 DMA as well. But momentum has been slightly deteriorated from last couple of weeks, especially from since October. That momentum has been deteriorated and continue to trade. It's a volatile trading session, and the key level to watch is 23,700, 800 is a key level to watch on the upside. Anything breaks out above this level, 23,800, then we might see fresh bull run in Nifty Pharma. But on the downside, this price action range is a very good critical level. That is 23,900 kind of level. Also 50 DMA, which is placed near that level. So that is a key level to watch on the downside. So anything closes below this 50 DMA, then we might see some more profit booking in Nifty Pharma sector. And the last sector from my side is Nifty Energy. So as we have seen in the last, I think last Bazaar Charcha, I think it was somewhere in the range of this broadening channel price range. So it was hovering around that level, and there was a slight pullback from that level. But however, it could not close above the previous high. Once again, the fall was on the one side, downside, and eventually it breached that downward upward sloping broadening channel pattern. So right now it's breached that level and continue to trade in the sideways range. So we might see some, 200 DMA, it may take support, little support, where the earlier breakout level which has happened over here. So that might be the there might be a support around this area. But if that levels also break 200 DMA, then we might see a fresh downside, which may head towards to 38,400 kind of level in Nifty energy. So here also momentum is kind of sideways. There is no bullishness we can see in this sector especially. So anything close above this 42,000, 43,000 kind of level, then we might see a trend change in Nifty energy. But as of now, it's looking weak. So thank you. And I think two more sectors are remaining.
Yes. So IT, I'm taking IT again.
Okay.
So let me share my screen again. One second. Screen here. Yes. So I hope my screen is visible again.
Yes.
So this is the Nifty IT index chart. Uh, so see, Nifty, this is the only sectoral index which is looking comparatively quite attractive and holding above all key moving averages, including short-term moving average 21 DMA. But yes, you see, from the last couple of months, it is almost trending into sideways. And sideways zone is 41,000 to 43,000, 44,000, 43,500 kind of zone. And currently it is trending into that, that is 41,000 in downside and almost 43,500, 43,700 kind of zone in upside. And further, this 50 DMA, this black color line is also placed in that range only. That is in the range of approximately 41,500, 41,000. So unless and until it is holding above this 50 DMA as well as lower band of this price cluster, that is approximately 41,000 to 41,500. There is need not to worry. Maybe if it will not gain, so at least it will not fall, and it may remain traded in sideways only in the range of that. That is 41,000 to 43,000 kind of zone. But the day it will fall below 41,000, then this sector will also start showing some crackdown. I don't know when it will fall or don't fall. I am not sure, obviously. It is a 50-50 kind of scenario after analyzing lot of things like momentum analysis, price pattern analysis, or other formation here in Nifty IT index. Even though now interest rate cut cycle has already started in US market, election is due in next couple of months. I can say this October is almost going to finish, and then November the election is due, and the things. So there is some macro factors is also associated, especially overseas factors. So now result season have already started. So let's see how things will improve in coming days. But yes, currently I can say this 41,500 to 41,000 is a critical support area in this particular sector, and 43,000, 43,500 kind of zone is a upside resistance area. Currently, it is trending into sideways. Either side breakdown or breakout may lead this particular index in that particular zone, maybe outside, downside, or upside. If you ask my personal opinion that what may happen in coming days, so I can say it's better to keep eye on this and be cautious instead of going bullish or bearish in this sector. I can say if it will fall decisively below 41,000 or 41,500, then only we should take various approach. Otherwise, I can say currently it is trending into no trade zone. Maybe stock specific actions may be there in coming days. Maybe index, sometimes it happens that a stock, even though a stock is trending into sideways, but some stock specific actions are happening, especially from mid cap IT stocks. I'm not denying for that, but yes, from the index point of view, from the levels point of view, from the major sectoral movement point of view, most probably it will remain traded into sideways unless and until it is trending below this 41,000 to 43,000 kind of zone. And either side breakout or breakdown may lead the index in that. And I would suggest follow the cautious approach, falling below 41,000 kind of zone. Maybe negativity will extend further downside, at least toward 100-day moving average, or like this particular price cluster toward 40,000 to 39,000, or maybe 38,000 kind of zone. That is too early to comment. But yes, just keep watching 41,000 kind of level in this index. Uh, Now next, metal. So if you see in this metal index, so from the last all month, I can say from the last almost May onward, even though there was a couple of times the index has reached to the all-time high level. That is first time it was happen in this particular area around 10,100, and again in this month only October, first week of October, again it has tried to reclaim that earlier all-time high level, that is 10,100, 200, and this time again fresh all-time high happened 10,300. But if I do analysis of this price momentum, and especially on weekly chart, I can say nothing improvement has happened in last few months, especially in last 5 to 6 months. And this sectoral index is trending into sideways, and this sideways zone is especially in the range of, I can say, 8,500 to 10,000, roughly I can say 10,000, 10,000. And this index is trending into that particular zone only. If I talk about moving average, so it is still trending above all key moving averages like 50 DMA or 100 DMA or 200 DMA. But yes, the way the pattern formation is emerging in this particular sector, especially, and the way things are improving from the global market or the domestic market, uh, especially in this metal space. So maybe some volatility can be expected in this particular sector also. And I'm expecting further broader sideways kind of zone continuation in this particular metal index. And that range is again roughly, I'm not talking about 200 or 300 points here and there. So maybe this broader range again, maybe roughly remain traded in the range of 9,000 to 10,000 kind of zone. So 9,000 means maybe downside 9,000 to 8,500 is a critical zone to watch in this metal index. And in upside, I can say 10,000 to 10,500 kind of zone may be visible. And now if I talk about metal index, so current level is, even if I talk about today's trading session, metal index, so metal index has closed around 9,600, and maybe this 9,500 approximately is the area. 9,400, 9,500 is the immediate support area in this metal index. Falling below 9,400, 9,500 zone, I can expect at least 9,000 kind of zone, and maybe beyond below that 80, 85, 80, 8,600 or 8,700 kind of zone. So roughly that I can say, roughly most probably 9,000 to 10,000 is a zone to watch in this particular metal index, plus minus 2 to 300 points either side, I can say. So if I say downside, so 9,000 minus 300, so approximately 8,700 to 8,600 zone in downside, and likewise 10,000 plus 300 or 400, like 10,300, 3,400 kind of zone. If uh, if someone asks me what is the probability of going upside or downside, so yes, currently probability of going downside is little bit higher compared to going upside, but still it is holding 9,500, 9,400 level. So unless and until it is holding 9,400, 9,500 level, there is a hope of reversal from current level toward 10,000 again. But the day it will breach decisively 9,500 to 9,400 level, I can say that possibility of going toward 9,000 to 8,800 or 8,700 level is again will extend further or increase further. So just keep watching level of this 9,500 to 9,400 is immediate support. Falling below that, I can say one can expect to moving toward 9,000 to almost 8,700 a kind of level. And suppose it will remain holding about 9,500 level. So then one can expect buying back toward 10,000 kind of zone. But yes, if someone asks my opinion about probability point of view, so maybe probability is kind of 50-50 from the current level. But yes, falling below 9,500, 9,400, I can say probability will increase to move toward 9,000 to 8,600 kind of zone in coming few weeks is increase more, I can say. So probability will increase once it will reach 9,500, 9,400 level in metal index. Now, last sector from my side, that is reality sector. So if you see again, reality sector is just like metal sector, at least in the behavior point of view, market behavior point of view. I can say from the June onward, it tried to record new first time it was a new all-time high happened around 11,500. And if you remember, after that only, in Bazaar Pe Charcha only, you can go and check our previous recordings that we have commented so many times that now this in this reality sector, majority of the major bull run had finished, and most probably it will remain traded into sideways in next couple of few months and few quarters, even though interest rate is going to be in downward cycle. So this is our comment in from the June, July onwards about this reality. And if you see, even though there is a hope of interest rate cut, maybe not in this calendar year, so maybe in early of next calendar year, there is a quite possibility that interest rate cut, interest rate this RBI or MPC committee will in at least slash the interest rate by at least 25 basis points to 50 basis point, most probably 25 basis point, obviously not in December meeting, so maybe in February meeting. Possibilities are there, I'm not denying for that. But yes, I'm not expecting still any major reversal from that list, taking cues from interest point of view. And again, I can say that majority of the bull market is over from midterm perspective in reality, and most probably again it will remain traded in sideways only the way it is trending from the last 4 5 months. And that again range is again approximately 1,000 to 1,100 plus minus, I can say downside maybe 1,000 to 900 kind of zone, and upside maximum 1,100 to 1,150 kind of zone. So this particular index reality may be remain traded in sideways again in next few weeks and next month. If I talk about immediate next couple of weeks point of view, so uh, I can say this current level, that is a 100-day moving this 100-day moving average currently placed in the range of 1,050. So if I talk about today's closing, so today's closing in this Nifty Reality Index is around 1,043, and 100 DMA is placed around 1,060, 1,050. So now suppose it will remain traded in traded below this 1,050 kind of zone, so maybe possibilities are quite there that this reality index may also ready to move toward 1,000 to 970 kind of zone in next couple of weeks perspective. So again, I can say we try to analyze almost all major sectors, that major sectoral indices. I can say Nifty, it's Nifty 50 itself is showing negativity. Bank Nifty is showing negativity. Reality is showing negativity. Metal is showing little bit 50-50 negative, 50-50 to negative side. Then FMCG. So I can say here at current juncture, majority of the indices are showing negative side only. So I can say if I talk about a grouping side, so I can say 60 to 70% of indices or sectoral indices are showing a negative side kind of move to in between 3 to 5%. So maybe this current ongoing correction may extend further in coming weeks. So I would suggest to be cautious, be vigilant in the market while taking any long position in the market, and always follow the prudent risk management policy, that is stop loss and everything. Because in this type of market, sometimes it if you are not, we are cautious, so maybe loss may extend. But yes, from the long term perspective, we are still in the bull market. Bull market is going to be remain intact from the long term perspective. But yes, from the next few weeks, few months perspective, some volatility may be there. Market may attract more volatility. I am not denying for that. So be cautious. But yes, from the long term perspective, we are still in cyclical bull trend, and this bull trend may be remain in continuation. But bull trend does not mean that there may not be any correction. There should be a correction, and there must be a correction. It is quite healthy for market. So just be cautious. So short to mid term perspective only. So maybe this correction, ongoing correction, may will again give good opportunity to buy good quality stocks in the market at attractive price. So I am not denying for that. But yes, some volatility will be there, some negativity will may be there on the chart on coming days and coming weeks. But yes, long term again positive. So now we have finished almost all major sector. Now please open the query chat box so people can start asking query, and then we will start answering one by one. So first is Gentech, Elecon, and ICICI Bank. So let's take Gentech. So Gentech is Gen Technology. This is defensive stock, defense, sorry, not defensive, defense sector stock. And here, this particular stock is trending near to its all-time high level and trending above all key moving averages. So chart is positive, trend is positive, even fundamentals are also looking quite attractive in this Gentech. So maybe I can say the way the stock is outperforming, even though in this falling market in from the last 3 4 weeks, I can say positivity will be there. But yes, I would suggest to follow cautious approach. Maybe some volatility will be there in this. I am not denying for that. But yes, overall trend and sentiment is positive. Just be cautious, otherwise sentiment and trend is positive in this Gentech. Next is Elecon. Elecon Engineering, another sector, another stock which has really outperformed in last 3 4 year in the market, and it is still trending near to its previous all-time high level. This particular stock, and showing some sort of sideways price kind of price cluster from the last few weeks. I'm not denying for that. So again, trend is positive, sentiment is positive, trending above almost all major key moving averages, and that's so there is no sign of negativity. But yes, we have, if trading point of view, we have to be cautious from the short to mid term perspective. Otherwise, from the long term perspective, overall trend is positive. Next is ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, here I can say ICICI Bank is still trending above 50 DMA, but yes, the way Bank Nifty has fallen in last few weeks, and this all the banking stocks have reacted. So ICICI is obviously not out of exclusive of that, and the way it has fallen in last few weeks, and now it is hovering around 50-day moving average, and even today trading session again it has fallen below 50-day moving average. So maybe some negativity will be there in coming days in this particular stock, and one can expect approximately 1120 to 1100 kind of zone maybe be there in coming days. So some more maybe, and maybe in my opinion, this current ongoing correction may give good opportunity to buy this ICICI Bank in the range of 1100, 1120 kind of zone. So maybe some negativity, it may attract some more negativity in coming days, but maybe toward 1100 we will review again this particular stock, whether you should go long or not, obviously. So some volatility may be there, but yes, from the mid to long term perspective, charter is still positive, but short term perspective, some fall may happen in this ICICI Bank also. At least 3 to 5% fall may happen. I am not denying for that. Next sector, apart
Okay.
from
Can I take a few queries
yes,
quickly?
please, Yatish, thank you.
Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. The first one is Skipper. So the Skipper is a strong stock, which is gained almost from the pivot level, which is almost 10, 20, 50% right now. So at current juncture, it's better to book partial profit or continue to trail the stop loss with either with the 50 DMA or 21 DMA. But fresh position can be avoided right now because of the market condition. So so there is a multiple those are holding from the lower level, then can trail the stop loss with 50 DMA or 21 DMA. And Bajaj Finserv, so here also it's showing negativity. And if you draw a trend line from the near lows, so today it has breached that lower level. Or right now it's holding that 50 DMA. The volume is not so much in today's session. However, weakness is showing in along with the RS. So only bullish case will turn only after 21 DMA. It should retake its 21 DMA. So better to wait and watch how the stock performs in the next couple of days. Next one is BLS. It's after there is a one-sided fall in the especially in after September. So it is taking that support level support in around this price range, cluster range. So right now it's better to avoid this particular stock. It may test that 50 DMA right now, and it may after that 50 DMA with either it will to retake, or it may come back sharply towards once again the lower window or negative trend may start in this particular stock. But it's better to avoid in current juncture. Only in or only one can consider once it retakes its 50 DMA. Next one is National Aluminium. So right now, its stock has given a very good breakout. The early breakout was which was early breakout in this particular range, but after that, it gained very good. And right now, pivot breakout also which has happened. Stock is looking bullish, but however, it's slightly higher from the pivot level. So either one can wait for the levels of 21 DMA. Once it comes back towards 21 DMA, then one can look for this particular stock. So those are already holding from the pivot level, then continue to hold this stock. Once it breaks down from this 21 DMA or this swing low or breakout level, whichever, I think it's around 205 kind of level. One can keep a stop loss there and continue to trail this particular stock. And Hindalco, here also stock has been given a breakout over here in this particular range. And after that, there is a couple of retest also was there. And right now it is trading in the sideways range with the lower volume. So at current juncture, it's better to take a cautious approach where those who are already holding from the levels of this pivot level continue to hold with the stop loss below. It's either swing low for aggressive investor, or those who are holding for long-term investor can wait for 50 DMA or 100 DMA for the stop loss. And Jupiter Wagons, stock is showing negativity. It's trading almost uh, it's trading in the lower low, lower high price cluster. So right now it's better to avoid. There is a rate 50 DMA retake, I think, in today's session, but it's too early to comment whether it will hold or not. If it holding that 50 DMA, then we next hurdle will be around it's 100 DMA. So that there won't be a very good risk reward ratio in this particular stock. So it's better to avoid this particular stock as it is showing weakness near its 200 DMA. Next one is
Okay,
Dixon
so
Technology.
I'm taking Dixon, CDSL, and BSC.
Okay. Okay.
So first I'm taking Dixon. Please show the chart Dixon.
Yeah.
So Dixon Technology. So Dixon Technology is trending in almost near to its all-time high. Even yesterday only it has a registered fresh all-time high, even though it is falling market. So I can say this Dixon is clearly outperforming. It is clearly forming higher top, higher bottom formation, trending above all key moving averages. And yesterday only it has formed another all-time high level in the range of almost approximately 15,500 kind of zone, I can say. And today, obviously, 1% kind of negativity is there, but I am considering it as a normal course of correction in today's session. So I can say unless and until it is holding above 14,000 kind of zone, that is almost a 21 days exponential moving average. So there is a positivity, positive trend, higher top, higher bottom formation trend is positive. The day it will fall approximately 14,000 kind of zone, then only I will say that this stock is entered into sideways kind of zone. Otherwise, trend is positive and maybe it will remain traded in sideways and the stock may remain in outperforming position in coming days also, subject to holding above 14,000 kind of zone. Next is the CDSL. So CDSL disclaimer is that we are already recommended in our TraderSmith portfolio and we have booked partial profit also, but now it is showing some negativity because of this market volatility. But it is still holding about this downward sloping trend line breakout on daily chart. So there is a hope of recovery or reversal from the current level. So that is why we are holding. Now let's see how it will improve. From the short-term perspective, I can say please follow us. TraderSmith portfolio that how it is going to be. Maybe if it will turn more negative, so obviously at least we will exit for time being. But that does not mean that we cannot enter again in this particular stock. Overall trend and sentiment is positive. The way this entire space, all digital space has emerged in last couple of weeks, CDSL, BSC or CAMs or anything like that. So looking quite attractive. So we are expecting that the way it has started gaining from the last 1 week, maybe it will resume trend again after the couple of days fall and things will improve further in coming days price action. So that is why holding. So please follow us from short-term perspective. Trend is positive, at least from our opinion in this CDSL. Next, apart from this CDSL and Dixon, is that BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange. So BSE, in last few days, I can say Bombay Stock Exchange has comparatively gained to NSE after this, especially this derivative SEBI, SEBI's action about this derivative and margin and the to just to uh, reduce the this retail investors participation in derivative market. So after that news there was a sharp move happened in this Bombay Stock Exchange and stock has gained substantially, I can say, from the level of 3,000 to almost I can say 5,000 in next couple of months. And that was happened mainly because of that one part is loss is ultimately it is zero sum. So maybe because of NSE derivative restrictions, BSE has gained substantially. This is my guess. But now, from the last couple of days, it is showing some negativity. So maybe I can say the phenomenal move happened from the level of 3,000 to 5,000. Maybe this particular stock may take pause. I'm not denying for that. And now it is showing some pause and it has corrected from the level of 5,000 to now current zone is 4,200, 4,300. And this pause may remain continuation in coming days also. And maybe another 4 5% move here and there move happen. Maybe 4,000, 3,900 kind of levels may be achievable. Maybe there on chart in coming days. So I'm expecting sideways kind of thing, or sideways kind of trend in this particular stock, BSC. So I would not suggest to take fresh entry from short-term perspective. If someone is holding, so just keep watching that how stock is going to react below 4,000. If it is sustainably trending below 4,000, then from the long-term trader or long-term investor can take cautious approach in this particular stock. Otherwise, trend is still positive. Maybe stock may remain in consolidation. I am not denying for that, but overall trend and sentiment is positive. But I'm not denying for another further 5%, 7% correction from the current level in Bombay Stock Exchange.
Okay, next one is
Next,
Emudhra.
Emudhra. So again, disclaimer is that we are already holding Emudhra in our portfolio, and even MarketSmith also have added this particular stock, and we are also holding this stock. And sector is looking, stock is looking positive. Stock is almost in uncharted trajectory, I can say, trending above all key moving averages in almost uncharted trajectory. Trend is positive, so we are expecting positivity in coming days. That is why we are holding. So again, please follow us from short-term perspective, TraderSmith, and from the mid-term perspective, MarketSmith, how things will improve and the way we will take actions. So we are expecting positivity. So it may remain traded in positive trajectory only. Our hope is that, but let's see how market will or trend will emerge in coming days in stock and market, and then we will take action accordingly. So please follow us.
Next one is
Next,
Zaggle. Zaggle.
Jaggle. So Jaggle.
Zaggle.
Jaggle is currently in T group. If I talk about today, it is in two group ASM list. So, but yes, trend is positive. I'm not denying for that. Almost in uncharted trajectory. Last month there was a all-time high happened, and now some consolidation is happening. So maybe this sideways kind of move may be there unless and until it is holding above 400. I can say positivities are there on the chart in Jaggle. But yes, I can say the day it will fall below 4,000, maybe negative, it will attract negativity. But yes, currently it is broad sideways kind of zone, and that zone is very broad zone. That is 400 to almost 470 kind of zone. It is trending into sideways only. But I can say net to net, there is a trend is sideways to positive. But short term point of view, maybe for 5% from downside, 5%, 6% upside, sideways move may happen. I'm not denying for that. But overall trend in sentiment is positive in this particular stock. Maybe trend will change. Suppose it will fall below 400. So 400 is the key level to watch in downside. If someone is looking to buy this stock, so first just wait for to exit it from this T group first thing, and suppose it will give breakout, a decisive breakout of almost 460 kind of zone, then only I can say to consider this stock for fresh buying purpose. Otherwise, currently short term perspective, it is looking sideways with positive bias.
So let me take a
Next,
few
yes,
queries.
please, please.
Uh, PPL Pharma. So PPL Pharma, it is trending in a bullish zone, and it's currently hovering around at 21 DMA. And I think recently, yesterday it has given a flat kind of breakout in yesterday's trading session. But however, today it has closed at, below that flag pattern range. So right now it's kind of a dicey situation. If the trend continues on the upside, it has to hold that 227 to 28 kind of level. Then only we can say this flag pattern is valid. Then if anything close below its 50 DMA, then we can say bullish bearish trend is in came in this particular stock. So trend change only happens once it closes below its 50 DMA. So until then, it may move into sideways range, or any fresh entry can be only taken once it closes around its 228 230 kind of level. Next one is tips music. So here also it has given a breakout, and early breakout was somewhere around 718 720 kind of level. But right now it is retesting that breakout level, and still trend is still positive. However, whether it will hold lot due to overall market weakness, the stock has been slightly witnessing profit booking. So next leg of support will be around its breakout 730 kind of level. It's 50 DMA. Even that 50 DMA breaks, better to exit from the particular stock. Then better to wait for another base in this particular stock. But right now it's a kind of dicey situation. Better to wait for 50 DMA. Next one is Medanta. The stock is trading in broader range. And also it's making lower high, lower low price pattern. So if I draw a trend line from the higher levels, so that comes somewhere around here. So here once it crosses only holds above this trend line, or else one can wait for 200 DMA, then only one can see some changes in this particular stock. But right now it's showing some bounce back from the lower level. Better to avoid this particular stock as it's showing more weakness. Selling volume is also coming at the higher level, so that can be that will be a very good key understanding of why the stock is underperforming from the last 5 6 months. Next one is uh, Uno Minda. So so stock has been gave an attempt to break out, but however after that breakout it has multiple times it is attempted to break out that level, but it has failed, and right now it's broken that cup base also. So even if it there is a strong support around 950 kind of level, and if that level breaks, then we might see fresh downside window might open in Minda. So next leg of support will be around 200 DMA, and after that it may head towards 850 855 kind of level. So there is no any positivity sign we can see here. Only things will change only on once it closes at that 50 DMA, then only we can say trend will change. But this stock is looking bearish. Next one is Infosys. Though similar to IT sector chart, Nifty IT chart, where Infosys is showing the sideways range. Right now, it's kind of dicey situation. Either it is not giving breakout or nor breakdown. So it's better to wait. Once it only breaks out that to 1000 or 2000 or kind of level, then only we can see a fresh upside. But right now, it's kind of dicey situation because of overall market, especially for the IT companies. It's their guidance is also key over here. However, technically, we can see fresh blue line blue ticker, which is outperforming sector is showing because of today's session. Let's see whether it will hold that whether it will break out or not. It's I think its earnings. I think its earnings is also due, I guess, in today's session. So let us see how it comes.
Tisha, one thing I would like to add about this IT sector. So chart,
Sure.
IT index chart is looking positive, no doubt at all. It's near to, even though this from the in last couple of weeks the market was falling, but IT index was not falling. And out of that, if I do component analysis of this, so I can say this SCL Technology, Infosys, then Tech Mahindra, and one more stock, that emphasis is looking quite attractive at current juncture. Also, it is on sweet spot, I can say. Out of that IT stock, IT index basket, I can say this four stock is looking quite attractive at current juncture. But yes, if further volatility will emerge in the market, so obviously this all this stock will remain traded here and there. I am not denying for that. Yes, from that, but after doing a little bit of detailed analysis, I can say at least all these four stock, again in Infosys, HCL Tech, Mindtree, uh, uh, sorry, this one second, SCL Tech, Infosys, and Emphasis, and one more stock is this Emphasis and Techem, sorry, Techem, not Mindtree, Techem. These four stocks are looking quite attractive at current juncture. And if you today's action also, today's action was also positive. And this stock, four stock, if IT will continuation, IT trend with the current ongoing trend will remain in continuation and as stock. So these four stock may do well in coming days. Just keep watching these four stock. Yes, please, Yatisha.
Okay. So and the next one is JWL and Man Industries. So
After that, please check this Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, and Bajaj Housing. Three.
okay, Bajaj
The
Finserv,
entire
I have
Bajaj
already
bank.
covered it, and I'll take
Okay.
finance and housing finance.
Bajaj, हाँ, Bajaj Housing.
JWL, that all the railway stocks are similar pattern, forming a similar pattern where it has after that huge run, it's making a large base now. So it's right now it's pulling back, and that whether it will the trend change is happened or not, it's too early to say. So right now it's from the its key level of 200 DMA, there is a little bounce back, and today it has retaken its 50 DMA. So let us see whether it will hold or not, or this is just a pullback rally. If that levels from the basis which has happened properly, it has to hold that 50 DMA or this level 580 kind of level. So then only we can say trend will change from here, whether fresh breakout will happen or not. But right now it's too early to comment whether it is a pullback or not. So next one is I think Bajaj Finance. So Bajaj Finance, I think from the downside where there was a huge breakout which has happened, and I just draw a trend line. Here the breakout which has happened here, and the stock has took a resistance from the high its previous level, where the key resistance area. So after that, touching that level, stock is making lower low, lower high price pattern. And if you draw clearly, there is a slight bearish flag kind of pattern we can see. But however, if you see, it's today it has broken that 200 DMA, as well as there is a trend breakout, early breakout trend line which has happened over there. That also it is today it's broken that level. So although also we can see volume is also picking up on the downside. So it's better to be cautious. One can exit from this particular stock right now, and better to wait for fresh entry once it makes a proper base. It's showing a negativity. Next one is Bajaj Housing Finance. So I think after its IPO, its stock has came back towards its IPO listing price. So that is around 140, 140, 150 kind of level. So right now it's trading below that 150 kind of level. It's making lower high, lower low price pattern. And also volume is, it's kind of on the negative side. I think this month end or this investor lock-in also will be getting over, and then we might see some more selling pressure. So the stock might head towards 130, 120 kind of level in coming days. But it all depend on interest rate, where RBI's interest rate cycle, where in the December. So until then, stock may not be moving in the range. So it might range in this particular broad range of 130 to 150 kind of level. So right now it's not showing any strength. Better to wait and watch. Uh, it's not better not to take any a fresh entry in this particular stock. Next one is D-Link. So D-Link, it has given a breakout, but the breakout has been failed over here, where it has broken that breakout level, as well as 50 DMA level. So better to exit from this particular stock. One can give a fresh entry only once it breaks out that 680 kind of 680 700 kind of level. Then only we can say fresh entry can be taken, or trend change can be happen. But right now, it's trending in the bullish range, and I think its stock is in ASM list. That is also hurting this particular stock. The volume is coming on the lower side, so better to skip this particular stock. Next one is HDFC Bank. So banking stock, where it has formed a multiple base over base, which has happened in HDFC Bank. So on the last base, we can see from last almost 2021, 2021, it's trending in this particular large base. So stock likely to continue this trend in this particular base. So there is no sign of any either side breakout or breakdown. So one can wait for 1,500, kind of level on the downside. Whether if it holds that level, then we can say that bottom is done in this particular base. But right now, it's not showing any movement on the either side.
Okay, so I am taking IDFC First Bank,
IDFC
and
first.
in between, IDFC First. In between that, someone is asking for IT stocks that I have just discussed. That is this Emphasis, HCL Tech, Infosys, and Tech Mahindra. So these four stocks is at least well placed technically at current juncture. So we are hoping that it may do good in coming days. So IDFC First Bank trending below all key moving averages, downward trend, clear cut downtrend, consistently loss of momentum. But yes, the stock has a strong support area in the range of 70 rupees. So unless and until it is holding 70 rupees, I can say there is some hope of recovery, at least towards 75, 76 rupees in short term. But suppose the day it will fall below 70 rupees, I can say decisively, maybe more downside will be there on chart on in coming days. So 70 rupees is a key level to watch in this particular stock. Overall trend sentiment is positive, trending below all key moving averages. I would not suggest to buy at current juncture, obviously. But yes, just keep watching. Suppose it will reversal happen, then only we will consider. And falling below 70 rupees, maybe it will attract more negativity toward, maybe I can say 62 rupees to think 60 rupees kind of zone. 60, sorry, 64 rupees to 60 rupees kind of zone. So 70 rupees is a key level to watch it in IDFC First Bank. Next, Can Bank, Etisa, Canara Bank.
Okay.
So Canara Bank, see, trend now it is trending below 200 days exponential moving average. Trend is negative from the last almost 3 4 months, lower top lower bottom formation. So maybe now decisive breakdown below 200-day moving average, but it's still holding this price cluster recent support area, that is 100 rupees. Maybe falling below 100 rupees may attract more negativity in this stock toward at least I can say 90 rupees. I can say 92 rupees. So 100 rupees is a key level to watch in Canara Bank. Suppose if it will give bounce back, then only we will consider. Otherwise, trend is sentiment is negative in Canara Bank also. Apart from that, Motherson.
Okay.
So Motherson. Say, so Motherson stock is doing good, but yes, from the last few days, there is some negativity, and now from the short-term perspective, there is a small top formation happened at the double top in the range of 215, 216, and now stock is showing some negativity. Now 195 is a key level to watch. 195, 192 is 195 followed by almost on 192. So there is a price cluster area that is 192, 195. Suppose it will remain holding that level, so I can say there will be some hope of recovery in this stock. So just keep watching this level. Maybe currently this stocks looks positive, but yes, may remain traded in sideways only. Just keep watching 95, 90, 195 rupees. Suppose it will fall below 195, 192, then only I can say that downtrend is starting in this stock. Currently, it looks sideways kind of thing, like the short-term trend formation happening in this stock, like double top, anything like that. But yes, falling below 195 maybe attract more negativity. I'm not denying for that.
One can follow MSI also. They have added this particular
Oh,
stock in MSI.
yes. So
So
please
they can
follow. Oh, yes, yes. Please
next
follow
one.
MSI for that. So Atisa, it is almost 5:42 and
Okay.
lots of questions are pending. So just let me give me the stock name so I can immediately comment speedy manner. So we will wrap up the session in next 5 minutes.
Ujjivan Finance.
Ujjivan Finance, Ujjivan Small Finance. So Ujjivan Small Finance trend is positive, trending below all key moving averages, 200, 100. lower top, low bottom formation structure is negative, momentum is negative on daily chart, weekly chart, even on monthly chart also. So I would not suggest to buy at current juncture. Trend is negative in this stock. Next,
Inox Wind.
Inox Wind. So Inox Wind now it was positive, but yes, from the last couple of days correction is happening. Now today it's at breach 50 DMA. So maybe correction may extend further in coming days also.
There
But
is
suppose it will cross 230, 232, so maybe trend will change again. But yes, the way it is falling from the last couple of weeks, maybe correction may extend further toward at least 200 to 190 rupees in coming days. Yes, next.
okay. There are hospital stocks. One is
Mhm.
Fortis.
Fortis. So Fortis, positivity in this month only, it has recorded fresh all-time high, but in from the last few days it is trending in sideways, and most probably this sideways trend may remain continuous in coming days. Current trend in this stock is sideways, and sub area is 570 to almost 620 kind of zone. 10% of zone is there, so maybe sideways zone may be there in coming days. Otherwise, overall trend and sentiment for a mid to long term perspective is positive.
Next one is Kims.
Kims.
Similar pattern.
Kims again, hospital stock trend is positive, but from the last few days, a couple of weeks sideways trend. So maybe expecting another couple of weeks sideways kind of zone in the range of 520 to 580.
Next one is Healthcare Global.
HCG.
HCG.
HCG. So this again, this stock has formed a new all-time high in this month only, and that was the 138% retracement level of this long-term price chart. So maybe trend is again positive, but sideways action may be there in coming days in this particular stock also. So I can say healthcare charts are looking attractive at current juncture, but at the same time it is not showing fresh uh, immediate bullish trend. Maybe sideways may be there, and after consolidation once again it will resume. But yes, from the way market is moving and the things are improving in the market, maybe here and there 4 5% here and there maybe there in this all these healthcare stocks or especially hospital stocks.
I think KFin Tech.
KFin. So KFin Tech from the last almost I can say couple of months it is in sideways with positive bias. Trend is positive. Support, major support is current level is placed in the range of 908 approximately 50 DMA, that is 1000 rupees, 1030 rupees, and then again major support is placed in the range of 980 rupees. Currently from the last almost couple of months stock is trending in the range of 1150 to almost 980 zone, and maybe it will remain traded in sideways only in coming days. I can say falling below 980 only, which is almost 8 9% from the current level. Then only I can say that there is a negativity, otherwise sideways trend. And positivity is positive side. To turn more positive from the current level, it must cross around 1150 rupees. Then only we will consider a valid fresh breakout in upsideward direction. Otherwise, this current broader range is sideways kind of zone, and that zone is 1150 in upside to almost 980 rupees in downside.
Okay, so I think
Next,
last that IT queries were pending. Then we can finish this session.
IT means not
IT
getting.
stocks, four IT stocks you're saying, right?
I have already mentioned again.
Okay.
I'm trying mention Infosys, HCL Tech, Tech Mahindra, and Emphasis. At least from our opinion, our point of view is looking attractive out of IT basket, IT index basket.
Yes, I
So
think we
that's
have
it.
covered.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, yes, we have
Yes.
finished
So
covering.
let's wrap up the session today here. It's almost 115 minute session in today. So thanks for joining the session. Just be tuned with us. We always try to give better information about market. Every Thursday we will find various activities. Like today we are doing Bazaar Pe Charcha. Next Thursday we will have this stock darbar. So stay tuned with us with TraderSmith India, MarketSmith India to know about market recommendation, market trend, stock movement, stock behavior, and via various forms of reports, recording, and other way of communication. So thanks for joining the session. Stay tuned with us. Have a safe trading and investing and safe life journey in coming days. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.